What's going on, guys? Unofficial Star Wars here. Hope you're all doing well, and in today's video we have a retheorized theory here for what we could possibly see there with the Book of Boba Fett show and Cad Bane. So without further ado and without any jibber jabber, let's just jump right on into it. A couple weeks ago now at this point, I had made a theory of Cad Bane possibly showing up in the Book of Boba Fett, and of course this was prior to having Cad Bane actually show up in the Bad Batch as well. So really the only canon explanation of what happened to Cad Bane overall was really that unfinished Clone Wars episode where Boba Fett and Cad Bane actually duel, and resulting in the death of Cad Bane and actually showing us how Boba Fett got that dent in his helmet. Now, while there's no actual, I guess, like official released episode out there of this actually happening, it was actually confirmed to have happened in the Bad Batch show, actually showing us some sort of plate and metal on Cad Bane's head there, showing where he was actually shot in the head, which actually had presumably originally killed him. So seeing that I had made this theory prior to that whole idea of actually having Cad Bane appear in the Bad Batch show, you guys had all kind of shot down my whole theory there and saying that it's just not possible because he's dead at this time. However, because of the new events of the Bad Batch show, I do have to say otherwise now. Seeing just over speculations and theories overall this whole past, I guess, season of the Bad Batch that I have made is really about what I think that the Bad Batch here is show of season 1 at least is really setting up for what we were going to see here in the later show here of 2021, being the Book of Boba Fett. Aside from kind of including the whole idea of Fennec Shand in her earlier days of being a bounty hunter, from having possibly Omega actually show up in the Book of Boba Fett, I just feel like that's a theory I might retouch on as well, so do stay tuned for that as well. To now having a whole retheorized idea here of Cad Bane, having some unfinished business there with Boba Fett that we are very well hopefully going to see here in the Book of Boba Fett. I really do hope we see this coming out later in the year of 2021, of course. I hope that we do get a kind of Cad Bane cameo there of some sort in a live action format. I think would be absolutely amazing and really, really awesome. And furthermore, some type of evidence here to kind of supply this whole theory. Of course, we're taking a look here at the year of 2020, seeing that in the earlier year we had an animated show, of course being the final season of the Clone Wars, and then later on having the Mandalorian season 2 in the later part of the year. And it's just a small little thing, or actually really it's two things kind of course, first of all having Lady Bo-Katan and then having Ahsoka Tano be in the animated show, that being the Clone Wars, and then actually having them make the debut kind of live action appearances there in the Mandalorian season 2. So it kind of seems it would be kind of ideal to kind of see the same kind of trend here almost happen with the Book of Boba Fett. That's kind of my whole evidence and reasoning behind this whole idea as well. Now, as for what I actually think Cad Bane and Boba Fett would be doing in this show, of course I think that they would have some sort of final duel there, and seeing that Cad Bane would kind of be in his later days and kind of older now in this overall show, I think it would kind of result in the death of Cad Bane furthermore after a kind of rematch there between the two. And of course, it's one thing, of course, to see a Cad Bane in live action. I just feel like that would be absolutely scary, you know, basing off of these concept images and all of that, of course, that are here in the video. Of course, I just think it would be really scary to see him in live action, but it's a whole nother idea to kind of have the death of Cad Bane actually in live action as well, I feel like. Other than that, that's the theory here. That's kind of the whole idea here. Let me know what you guys think about this one in the comment section down below. Do you guys think it will happen after retheorizing this whole idea and concept? I very well do think it will happen. That is keeping my fingers crossed, of course. Hopefully we won't see anything bad actually happen to Cad Bane in the Bad Batch show. We've already had a few close calls, I kind of feel like, there between Bad Batch, or actually between Cad Bane and Fennec Shand. They had a really awesome fight scene there in the show, so I'm keeping my fingers crossed he kind of stays safe so he can kind of actually have his live action debut there later this year in the Book of Boba Fett. Now, furthermore, kind of to kind of leave you guys with one last suspicion here, what if they were kind of to fake his death in some sort of way in the Bad Batch to kind of make him reappear in the Book of Boba Fett? I just think it would catch everybody off guard, kind of like we already saw there, having him presumably die in the Clone Wars, or at the end of Clone Wars there, with his duel there between Boba Fett and him, and then later having him reappear in the Bad Batch show after everyone thinking that he was actually dead. I just kind of think it would be an interesting idea to reappear, and I think it would be kind of cool furthermore. Other than that, guys, let me know all of your thoughts and opinions down in the comment section down below. Do you think Cad Bane could very well appear in the Book of Boba Fett? Would you want him to appear in the Book of Boba Fett? Let me know in the comment section down below. Leave a like on the video if you did enjoy it, as it really does help the channel, and check out our Instagram on Unofficial Star Wars for more Star Wars related content. Guys, thanks so much for watching today's video. May the Force be with you always. Peace out.